The former state attorney coming to the defense of Fort Myers police tonight, saying they acted appropriately in the case of NFL player Nate Allen. Fort Myers police methods used in the case have been criticized by the current state attorney, calling them suggestive and saying it could lead to misidentification. But now former state attorney Joe D'Alessandro, who held the job for 32 years, is telling 4 Your Corner's Lisa Greenberg that the show-up method used in Allen's situation is used all the time. She's live at Fort Myers police headquarters with more on why he says he just doesn't see the problem here.
Well, Amy, in all of those years serving, the former state attorney tells me he can't remember a single time they questioned the show-up method, and he says if they did, it was because it was an issue in court. Now, he says the Fort Myers police followed standard protocol that night out in the field, and he says cases like this one happen every day.
I think the case has been handled like normal cases are. I don't see a problem with it.
Former state attorney Joe D'Alessandro tells me while he understands the current state attorney's concerns over the way the Allen case was handled, he says the Fort Myers police acted appropriately. After a 16-year-old girl called 911 reporting a man touching himself in the black Ford pickup next to her, police found Nate Allen in his black F-250 in the area. They brought Allen to the teen to face him through the patrol car window.
The 16-year-old girl, don't know what she looks like, was in the back of the cop car, and I was being told just to stand there, and I'm in cuffs at this time.
This show-up method sparking controversy. The state attorney's office saying the method is, quote, inherently suggestive and leads to potential misidentification. Nate Allen and his attorney feeling his rights were violated.
There is a difference between a show-up method and a lineup, and one is potentially suggestive, but you're in the field, and that's what you do.
Do you think it's appropriate for the current state attorney's office to be making this statement kind of chastising Fort Myers police?
I really don't know how to answer that or say it's appropriate. I do know if the statement was made, it didn't come from someone who had no authority within the agency to make it.
Allen and his attorney have publicly called for a third-party investigation of the Fort Myers police and their actions the night Allen was detained. But D'Alessandro tells me FMPD is an accredited agency, and he has no problem with them doing their own internal investigation.
They have procedures to follow, and they're very capable of, if a complaint comes in, to investigate it and make the appropriate action.